he beat Serena earlier this year. Are you a little surprised she hasn't, that either the Wiliams sisters haven't come back to this tournament? I think
I don't know what to say. They probably just need some time to get ready for Miami. I don't know what's the reason for them not to come here. Because, with Serena, she usually takes a lot of time after she wins something big. Because she's kind of the player who's always come to the tournament to win, not to play, not to be in the semifinals. So it's just, like I said, it's very personal. Some ones need more time than another. And, that's the way she's playing.
Is there any other players that are so focused on just playing when they know they can win? Have you ever seen another player?
Well, maybe Justine, and probably just Williams' sister and Justine. I think there are three players that are more focusing on playing the big events. The rest of us, I think, we play much more, I would say, during the season. Yeah.
Why do you think we're seeing so many more injuries now than we have in the past?
We have more. I think we have less now.
Less?
Yeah. Well, especially with the off-season getting bigger, that really helps. After playing so many tournaments during the year, you really need some time to recover, and having this longer off-season really makes it much easier for the players. And this time in Australian Open, you can see someone was, in a good shape and playing at a very high level. So that's good.
Could you imagine taking as much time off as Kim and Justine did, and then coming back and being where they are?
Well, not me. I think when I stop, I'm stopped.
That's what Svetlana just said.
I think it's such a big decision, and gosh. But I think it's very unique what they're doing. It's phenomenal that you're coming back after not playing for 2 years and straight to the top level. It didn't take them much time to come back and play against top 10 players and beating most of them. So it's very exciting and very impressive.
Speaking of coming back, do you have any idea about Kimiko Date? Japanese player.
Well, I know her. Yeah, I know her. I remember her playing before her retirement, but I haven't seen many matches after she's coming back. I know she's playing this event, and I know she won a couple of tournaments in Japan before. Small. Yeah.
Korea.
So it's just like I said, it's comeback time, and it's very exciting to see all these players are trying to come back and trying to play well, and I think it's great for the fans. Maybe they're really missing their favorite players.
This year she is going to turn 40, and you said you cannot imagine the life without tennis, but can you imagine yourself playing at age 40?
I don't think so. I think it's very difficult what she does, and to stay physically fit, to practice, to keep the routine. I think it's quite challenging for her. So, she's one of the few players. Her, Martina Navratilova. There are not many players who can do this, and it's impressive.
You played Melaine Oudin in the Open, then you beat her again in Paris. What is it about her that makes her a tough opponent?
Well, I think she's a great fighter. I played her 2 matches in the US Open and a few weeks ago in Paris, and she was, fighting for every point. She's physically very fit. She's not a very tall girl, but her footwork is quite good, and she moves very well on the court. She has a good technique, so when you play against her, there is no mistake. It's like playing against the wall. So, no, I think she's very fit player and a very solid baseline game. So it was not easy to beat her in Paris.
You made a spectacular rallies, but you stay very long time on the court, like in the French GDF Suez. And do you think you have to move more to the net? And why is it difficult for you who are in the top 10 who play for so many times?
Yeah, actually I'm working on coming more to the net and take the opportunity from the short balls. But sometimes when you're coming from one event to another with a different surface, different balls, it really takes some time to get used to it, and by the time you just feel the court at semifinal and the final, and so sometimes there is not enough time to to get ready for this. And but on my practice, I work a lot on coming in the court to the net, and I think I'm going to use it more often this year.
Will you watch the hit for Haiti Friday night? Do you want to see Martina and Steffi
Oh yeah,
and
I
Lindsay out
think
there?
it's great. It's just great to see players are coming all together to play this exhibition match, and I think it's going to be very exciting. So yeah, something that I'm really looking forward to.
Do you have any predictions?
Oh, I had no idea. It's
Do you
just
think
very
Pete and Federer
exciting.
can beat Andre? Who's the man? Can Pete and Federer or Andre and Rafa?
No idea, but it's going to be very exciting.
Nick Bollettieri has always said your game, your strokes are the closest thing to Agassi, that you remind him, the way you take it early, the way you're powerful off both sides. Did you watch him growing up, and was your forehand always such a natural stroke and a weapon for you since you were little?
Well, I think Andre really takes the ball very early, but not me. I'm really struggling at it. But I think Andre Agassi, one of the player that you can watch and learn a lot from his game, because there are not many players in the top 10, top 20 that you can, take this DVD and, tell the kids, oh, that's the one we're going to see and, just watch and learn. And I think with Andre Agassi technique, it's absolutely perfect, the way he's making the swing, the way he's taking the ball, the timing is always there. So yeah, I think he's one of the most exciting player to watch and learn.
Will it be fun to see Steffi out on the court? You're one of the few players. You played against Steffi when she was still playing, right?
No,
you never
actually,
did?
yeah, I always wanted to play against her, but by the time I just started to play on the court, she retired.
Okay, you never did.
I never had the chance, and that's because I was able to. I had a chance to play against Monica and lots of other players, but not against Stacia. So.